Welcome to AUC's mid-year commencement. Congratulations to all of you on your hard work these past years. And to the parents, families, friends here, thank you for supporting these graduates. There are two notes before we begin this ceremony. First, please silence all cell phones. Secondly, please stay seated for the entire duration of the ceremony and avoid disrupting your fellow guests as a sign of respect to the students graduating here today. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the ceremony. مرحبا بكم في حفل تخرج النصف السنوي للجامعة. نهنئكم جميعا على العمل المضني الذي بذلتموه طوال السنوات الماضية، ونتوجه بجزيل الشكر للآباء والعائلات والأصدقاء على الدعم الذي قدموه لهؤلاء الخريجين. قبل بدء مراسم الحفل نرجو من سيادتكم إغلاق هواتفكم المحمولة والبقاء في مقاعدكم حتى نهاية الحفل حتى نتمكن من الاستمتاع بالحفل معا. نتوجه لكم بجزيل الشكر ونأمل بأن تستمتعوا بالحفل. I'm now pleased to welcome President Francis Ricciardone to the podium.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, colleagues, members of the graduating class, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, and welcome to the American University in Cairo's mid-year graduate commencement ceremony for 2019. I cannot think of a better way to begin our centennial year than with this ceremony, celebrating what we together do best, which is to develop our young talent for the future and building this great country and this region. Since we were founded in 1919, AUC has aspired to be of service to Egypt and to the world, preparing its students to meet the challenges of the future with courage, confidence, and creativity. Our graduate programs provide talented young people with the advanced skills that will launch them into successful professional careers and make them meaningful, impactful, effective contributors to society. And today we are proud to award earned master's degrees to 48 candidates and to award bachelor's degrees to 70 students. We asked much of you as students. Now we ask you as graduates even more to accept the responsibilities of leadership and to exemplify the kind of courage, compassion, and creativity we foster in our students and which we celebrate in our alumni. Now it is your turn to give of yourselves and to inspire in others the selfless qualities which we have strived to nurture in each of you. As you listen to our distinguished speaker in a few minutes, I hope you will dedicate yourselves, as he has dedicated his lifetime, to the service of our fellow women and men, and particularly to those far less fortunate than any of us in this great hall. I would ask the graduates to join me in thanking just a few of the many who have contributed to your success, which we celebrate today. Included here on the stage with me are representatives of the thousands of people who work, often behind the scenes, to make this university truly extraordinary. First, I'd like to recognize members of the university's leadership and faculty present with us today. I will ask you to stand and to be recognized, and may I ask the guests in the audience please to hold your applause until I've called each of the names in a group. First, the Provost, Ihab Abdurrahman. Listening skills. Dean of the Graduate School of Global Affairs and Public Policy, Nabil Fahmy. Ashraf Hatem, University Counselor. Dina Borai, Vice President for Student Life. Gordon Henke, Vice President for Finance and Chief Financial Officer. Sunanda Holmes, General Counsel and Chief Compliance Officer. Shahjahan Buyan, Associate Dean for Administration and Undergraduate Studies. Naila Hamdi, Associate Dean for Graduate Studies and Research. And Amr Shahrawi, Grand Marshal of our ceremony today and Chair of the University Senate. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I would also like to recognize the deans, associate provosts, chairs, and directors who play diverse roles across the university and vitally important leadership roles in the service of our academic programs and services to students. I would ask them now to stand to accept our appreciation. It's in the script. I'm supposed to ask you to hold your applause. No one ever does. So you can applaud if you'd like. Or you can do it all up front. First, John Swanson, Associate Provost for Assessment and Evaluation. Aziza Lozi, Associate Provost for Transformative Learning and Teaching. George Markey, Dean of Students. Hussein Amin, Director, Kamal Adam Center for Television and Digital Journalism. Ibrahim Awad, Director, Center for Migration and Refugee Studies. Hani Sayed, Chair of the Department of Law. Ghada Barsoum, Department of Public Policy and Administration. Robert Mason, Director of Middle East Studies Center. Karim Hagag, Director, Al-Walid Center for American Studies and Research. Firas El-Atrakchi, Chair, Department of Journalism. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Let me also introduce the distinguished faculty members who have taught, advised, and guided our graduates. AUC is blessed with a diverse and dedicated and talented faculty of international reputation, deeply committed to teaching, research, and learning. I ask the faculty now to rise so that we can recognize them and thank them. Ladies and gentlemen of the faculty, please rise. Thank you very much. Today we rejoice in the accomplishments of all of our graduates. The faculty has approved each of them for the awarding of their degrees. Each has completed the demanding requirements of their respective curricula. We offer special recognition to those who have demonstrated particular achievement. 16 students are graduating with honors cum laude. May I ask you cum laude students to stand for recognition? You know who you are. Thank you very much. 9 students are graduating with high honors, magna cum laude. Would you please kindly stand for recognition? Thank you very much. Please be seated. And 4 students are graduating with the highest honors, summa cum laude. Please stand for recognition. Thank you very much. There is another group of students that I would like to recognize today, those who have participated in the Give 19 campaign. I would like to call upon the students wearing the senior class gift cord to stand up for recognition. And I would like to thank you for giving back to your alma mater even before you leave us. Thank you very much for your example of giving. The 2 most important things that parents can do for their sons and daughters is to love them and to educate them. Parents, I salute you in particular. I would also like to recognize the spouses and, in some instances, the sons and daughters who have supported our students and helped them to reach this milestone in their lives. Families of the graduates, would you please stand and let us applaud you and thank you for your role in the accomplishments of our graduates.
Thank you very much. I thought that was for me. Let me simply add my very warm words of welcome and congratulations to what was said by President Ricciardone to all of you here, whether you're family, friends, or of course the graduating class for this event. Very briefly, in graduating, you need to take into account that you are a historic, singular group of graduates. As the President said, AUC is celebrating this year 100 years. So you are recognized as part of the first centennial, and if I may say, a bridge into the second centennial of the university, with everything it's achieved and everything it intends to achieve in the years to come. The second reason I say this is you are actually graduates from the School of Global Affairs and Public Policy, which celebrates its 10th anniversary this year already. And the significance of this is in deciding to study public policy, or under the umbrella of the School of Global Affairs and Public Policy, you've committed yourself to the public good, the providing public service for the community, and trying to do that in a most efficient, ethical, and tolerant manner. I just simply wanted to congratulate you for your choices and to urge you that in the years to come, you continue to do what you've done here at the school, and that is basically to look out for those beyond you as you pursue your own personal interests and ambitions. Work together to make Egypt, the Middle East, and the world at large a better place. Now I have the extreme and personal pleasure to invite Reem Shalan, a candidate for the Masters of Global Affairs, who will bring a message from today's graduating class.
Thank you, Dean Fahmy. Your Excellencies, AUC faculty, graduates and undergraduates, family members and friends. It is certainly an honor to be at this event today where we celebrate not only the remarkable achievements of those graduating today, but also mark 10 years since the School of Global Affairs and Public Policy was established. I'd like to first start off by sharing with you advice that was given to me by a very wise person many years ago, and that has helped me as an undergraduate and graduate student. The advice was, always invest in your education and never underestimate the smallest piece of knowledge, because it can be so powerful. Investing in education is for the obvious reasons. The more you invest in education, the more it helps you realize your goals and aspirations. But when it comes to the smallest piece of information, the more you learn or acquire even the smallest piece of knowledge, it not only can open doors for you, but it can open many opportunities you've never even dreamed of. And in this regard, I'd like to share with you a personal story. About 6 years ago, I was studying for the Egyptian Foreign Ministry exams to become a diplomat. And for those of you who don't know, the exams are some of the toughest you can come across, because they not only they span over a wide range of subjects, and they are very, very competitive. And I remember as I was studying, there were these major topics, the obvious ones that could show up on any exam. And then there were the smaller, minor ones. It's not that they weren't important, but you wouldn't really expect them on exam because you were focusing on the major ones. And I decided at the last moment to read some minor articles, and I said, hey, it could be useful. And wouldn't you know, the day of the exam, two main questions were from those articles that I almost did not read. And I remember I was so shocked that I started laughing, to the point that those supervising the exams thought I had an earpiece to cheat. But ever since that day, I realized the power of the smallest piece of information. And I learned never to underestimate even the smallest piece of knowledge. The advice I just shared with you was actually given to me by my father, and it is because of his wisdom that I'm able to stand before you today. And I was privileged to attend one of the best universities in Egypt and the region. And as I think back on all the knowledge that I gained during my undergraduate years, it not only developed my character, but it also laid the foundation for every step I took toward my career, and taught me several lessons that passed well on to both my personal and professional lives. For example, I learned the significance in balancing studies with extracurricular activities. And it teaches you much about time management and multitasking. And I remember I received a D in my calculus exam when I first started to find that balance. And even though I felt like an epic failure at that moment, I never allowed it to happen again, especially not in my career, as I tried to do more in life than just work. I also learned that receiving an A without actually learning anything was nothing to be proud of. It was not only a waste of time, but a lost opportunity to add to your thought. As the years pass us by, we find ourselves constantly wondering where the minutes and hours have gone, and nothing is more unfortunate than knowing that there is much you could have done or learned, but didn't. Or worse, that it's too late to do what you've always wanted to do. So, seize every moment. Take that course that you've always wanted to, but didn't. Learn that language that you love so much and no one ever cares about. Find out more about that topic that interests you so much, but everyone seems to call you a nerd for. But essentially, follow your own path. And do not make the mistake of comparing your path to anyone else's, because our lives are not supposed to be carbon copied. And just as important, I learned here of the importance of being an active citizen in the community. After obtaining my bachelor's degree, I made a point to volunteer for 3 years with an NGO to teach public school girls essential social and economic skills to enhance their opportunities in life. And it was in that experience that I learned that some of the best things you can do is to give some of your time to the community and to others. And the greatest rewards are sometimes non-material, because they transform your thought and push you to set bigger goals in life as you connect to a higher reality. As you begin your careers or advance in them, please do not forget to give some of your time to the community and to others. Life just makes so much more sense and has greater meaning when you use your strengths to help and uplift others. I know that some of the best days of my life were spent in a classroom with sometimes more than 40 teenagers. And sometimes I wasn't sure who was the student and who was the teacher. What is most important to realize on this great day that marks a massive milestone in our lives is that knowledge is infinite, and you have to constantly search for ways to grow. Because life waits for no one, and injustice, it exists everywhere. And along the way, you might even come across people who will make you feel that all that you have achieved counts for nothing. And they may even close several doors before you that lead you to self-doubt and hopelessness. But whether you obtain your bachelor's today or your master's, know that it is through continuing to develop and invest yourself that doors will continue to open for you. Options will always be made available to those that seek knowledge and self-growth, leading to a meaningful presence in life. After obtaining my bachelor's degree in 2009, I thought then that accumulating professional experience was the only best way forward. But as the years went by and I started my master's here in Gap and interacted with several incredible professors and students, I came to see that a wholesome character is one that actually combines professional experience with academia. And so with much gratitude, I walk out of the doors of AUC a second time, proud of my choice to come back for a second degree. And after God, our parents, and every single person working day and night to make AUC what it is, special thanks go to each and every single professor within the school. To our professors, I say, you're a major factor in our presence here today. And in the short list of people who we aim to make proud of what we have achieved, I hope that today and the days that come, we make you proud too. Thank you.
Thank you, Reem, for those very thoughtful and insightful words. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. President, I wish to present to you now the 48 candidates for the degree of, respectively, the Masters of Arts, of Global Affairs, of Laws in International and Comparative Law, of Public Administration, of Public Policy. Each candidate we honor at this time has completed the rigorous requirements for the master's degrees prescribed by the faculty. Each candidate has done concentrated work and research in his or her special field and has passed a comprehensive examination and/or has successfully presented and defended a research thesis or other important work. On behalf of the university faculty, and with the approval of the University Senate, I now present the candidates for degrees. Lamia Dessouky, Officer, Internship and Events, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, will call the names of those present. The other candidates listed in the program will receive their degrees in absentia.
For the degree of Master of Arts in International Human Rights Law, Reem Mohamed Shalan. For the degree of Master of Arts in Journalism and Mass Communication, Basant Zainuddin Sayed Ahmed. Heidi Ahmed Gindi. Islam Nasser Asad. Maha Sharif Nagy. Manal Hamdi Rushdi Tahawi. أمنية محمد الزهار. ربا نبيل عبد الرؤوف. For the degree of Master of Arts in Middle East Studies, Lara Mu'nis Ibrahim. Marianne Munir Rizallah. Sara Adil Hussein. And for the degree of Master of Art in Television and Digital Journalism, Ahmad Atif Abbas. دينا مجد الدين الهواري. هدير جميل فتحي. هبة محمد فؤاد. مرام محمد شلبي. ندى عصام عطا. نهال مصطفى كامل. ريهام ماهر مقلد. For the degree of Master of Global Affairs, Minna Mu'taz السحراوي. محمد السعيد النحاس. مصطفى مجدي رفاعي. ريم محمد شعلان. وليد صلاح أحمد. For the degree of Master of Laws in International and Comparative Law, أبو الفتوح حسين السماك. محمد عبد الباري حسن. سارة محمد أبو القاسم. And for the degree of Master of Public Administration, أسماء جاد المولى محمد. الهامي يحيى سلامة. حسن محمد عثمان. خلود فخر الدين محمد السباعي. محمود محمد شومان. نهير أحمد خيري. رياض أحمد رفقي. تامر مجدي إيليا. ياسر حلمي علام. For the degree of Master of Public Policy, Mai Shamsuddin.
I now wish to present to you 70 candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Each of these students has now satisfactorily completed all the requirements for the bachelor's degree at the American University in Cairo. Each has demonstrated a high level of English proficiency and has completed a concentrated program of study in a major field, as well as closely related collateral courses supporting that particular specialization. Each student also has taken a variety of courses and several other academic disciplines to provide a solid foundation for a liberal arts education. The faculty of the American University in Cairo believes that each candidate is qualified to commence the life of an educated man or woman. In addition, we are confident that the students graduating today will be a credit to themselves and to their families, a service to their country, and a continuing source of pride to the American University in Cairo. On behalf of the university faculty, and with the approval of the University Senate, I now present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Lamia Dessouy will call the names of the candidates who are present to receive their degrees. The other candidates listed in the program will receive their degrees in absentia. We remind the graduates that you are to remain in your seat until the last graduate has received their degree as a matter of respect for your classmates and the audience. Thank you.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Abdelmajid Mansour Amer. Honors. Ahmed Tariq Khalil, highest honors. Aisha Muhammad Ashur. Amy Labib Nabawi Ismail. Alia Haysam Rabia. Amal Omar Yahya Hilal. Amina Muhammad Abdul Rasul, honors. Asar Samir Hassan. Dalia Sabri Amran, highest honors. Danal Deeb, honors. Dania Sheta. Dina Ahmed Nassar. دعاء مجدي محمد High Honors. إنجي محمد ناصف Honors. إسراء ممدوح عزام. فرح جمال الخوانكي. فرح مجدي عينين. فرح محمد عبد السلام. فريدة علي. فريدة محمد الحلوجي Honors. فرح عبد العظيم. فاطمة عادل أحمد الإبياري. حبيبة الغرباوي Honors. حنين جمال الدين جاب الله High Honors. حنين وائل قنديل Honors. هيا يحيى Honors. هبة رضا. جيداء طه High Honors. جوي مالك. كريم عطية Honors. كريم رهيف المعصراني. كنزي علي سعد زغلول. خلود شكري بدر. ليلى شريف سعيد. ماهي محمد شكري. ملك شريف عاشور Honors. مريم أشرف مختار أسعد. مريم محمد أشرف يوسف Honors. مايا ماجد الجمل Honors. ميار مجدي. ميار توفيق. ميليسيا عماد اسكندر Honors. منة الله أحمد خليل High Honors. ميرنا خليل صبحي سليمان Honors. مايك مجدي توفيق اسكندر نظمي. ميرا ماهر فهمي Highest Honors. محمد أشرف. محمد جمال مكاوي. محمد مرزوق honors. ندى هاني يونس درويش. نانسي هشام كمال. نوران عمرو حبيب. نوران أشرف سليم highest honors. نورهان عادل إبراهيم زايد. عمر بهاء. عمر خالد المر. باكينام مجدي الجوهري high honors. رنين محمد مختار الكشكي high honors. صادق التيجاني. سلمى أشرف حسن. سلمى سامح مجدي معوض. سلمى شكري عبد الباقي. سارة عمرو الأورفلي high honors. سارة عمرو الشاذلي high honors. سارة عبد الله النجار. ياسمين يوسف. يمنى قاسم حشيش high honors. يوسف محمد عيسى. زينة محمد مشهور honors.
I guess I do, don't I? Yeah, okay. Okay. So this is the moment that makes it real. And now, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer on you the degrees of Masters of Arts, of Global Affairs, of Laws, of Public Administration, of Public Policy, and Bachelors of Arts, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations. Mabruk.
Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations. A very warm and sincere congratulations to you all. As we come to the close of our ceremony, let me go to the next traditional phase in our commencements, and that is the AUC song. The AUC song has been a long-standing part of our commencement ceremonies. Today's rendition is performed by the Cairo Choral Society, an organization affiliated with the Department of Arts, and recorded and edited by Ahmed Rifai, a recent graduate of the Music Technology program. Thank you all again. Congratulations to everyone. You are encouraged to celebrate as you leave the auditorium, but please remain seated until the procession leaves the podium up here. Thank you.